Hi, I'm Erin, and this is Our Wyoming Life.
The transplanting of the tomatoes and peppers into the high tunnel will begin in 8 short days. In the meantime, they still require Erin's attention daily in the basement. Water, lights, fertilizer, and more planting are some of the things that are on today's to-do list.
The countdown to moving our summer crops out into the high tunnel is almost done. April 15th is our target date. Unless the forecast changes drastically between now and then, I think we'll be okay to make the move. Unlike our lettuce, tomatoes and peppers are a summer crop, and they can't handle a freeze. Our row covers and our high tunnel offer some protection, but if I see our lows be forecasted around the 25-degree mark, I will wait to hold off on making the move. Patience is a virtue and something that has to be practiced all the time in the garden. Even though I remain patient, that doesn't mean that there's not constant work to do. Every day I make a trip to the basement and spend anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes with my plants. It's been 2 weeks since our first application of fish fertilizer. The plants are ready for another dose. Every tray gets watered and fertilized. Lately, I've been watering every 3 days. It takes 3 to 4 gallons to get everything a good drink. While I'm watering, I'm constantly looking at the plants. Their purple color has lessened, meaning that I have at least helped correct the phosphorus deficiency that was present when I first fertilized. I'm also looking for bugs or any other leaf discoloration. The leaves are just a little yellow. They are getting big, and the reality is that they just need some real sunshine. They will be just fine until we make the move outside. The tomatoes are just growing like crazy. Almost every day I have to adjust the lights. I don't want any of the leaves to touch the lights directly. They could get too hot and accidentally burn the leaves. Another item that's on my daily to-do list is tray rotation. I want to look at the overall health and size of the plants in each tray. If I see that one side is taller and healthier looking than the other side of the tray, I will simply move the tray so that the lights are hitting the plants differently. I want all of the plants to be pretty close to the same size. Next, I'm going to turn on a fan. I move it around every day so that different trays will be affected. The tunnel has very little wind when we first transplant, but I need the seedlings to be tough. The fan moves the leaves and stimulates wind movement. This is going to help make the seedlings sturdier. My fan has a timer, and I usually only run it for about an hour a day. I will start increasing the amount now as we get closer to transplant. A couple of hours a day of fan activity will really help the transition. As you can see, I have more seeds germinating. All the cabbages, broccoli, cauliflower, and some basil were just started a few days ago. I am now within 4 to 6 weeks of them being able to go outside, so it was time to get them going. My peppers are getting bigger, but I haven't had time to transplant them yet. This weekend, I imagine I will get to them. They are looking much better and have finally really started growing. I mentioned in a previous video that they were struggling to push into true leaves. I was talking with our local county horticulturist the other day, and she brought up the point that our peppers are warm weather crops, and maybe my basement was just a little bit too cool. Well, after that conversation, I actually kind of felt like a little bit of an idiot. I know this, but for some reason, it slipped my mind this year. Of course, the basement temps are cooler, and that was definitely my problem. Once I figured this out, I moved them back into the greenhouses, and they immediately took off growing. My pepper experience this year reminds me why I'm a master gardener. I have no actual horticulture degree, and most of my gardening experience before I joined the Master Gardener program was just backyard gardening that I did with my mom. I joined the Master Gardener program officially in 2013. As a Master Gardener, you take classes and receive training to advance your horticulture knowledge, and then you get to share that knowledge with the public. But one of the most valuable things that you gain access to as a Master Gardener is the fellow Master Gardeners. Our local group is full of a bunch of amazing people that know everything to know about local plants and vegetables. If you have a horticulture question, I guarantee somebody in my group can answer that question. Our county is also equipped with a horticulturist. Hannah is an amazing resource for me when I have problems. Her position is based out of our county extension office. If you are a beginning gardener and don't know what to do, the first thing that you should do is visit your local county extension office. Extension offices are a wealth of knowledge and resources, so definitely take advantage of them. I wouldn't be the gardener that I am today with a successful vegetable business if I hadn't joined the Master Gardener program. I simply cannot put a value on the knowledge that I have learned in exchange for some of my time volunteering. If your area has an active group, I would definitely highly recommend joining. Plus, I guarantee you that you're going to meet a whole bunch of people that like to talk about plants. And plant people are just simply the best. So spring has sprung in Northeast Wyoming and things are going to get really busy in the garden. We've really just gotten started. Make sure that you subscribe to get all of the latest videos from myself and Mike. And make sure to like us on Facebook. We post pictures throughout the week so you can get your Wyoming Life fix. We definitely couldn't do this without you guys, and we are loving bringing the consumer closer to the producer with every video. Thank you for joining me in Our Wyoming Life.